Hey everybody, what's up? Give me one second. I'm just trying to figure this out really quick. Here we go. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hello. Hello, Paco. Hello, all my moderators showing up. Thank you for coming. Hello, everybody. Hi, Joan. Hello, everybody. Just stopping in. Appreciate you guys coming. You guys do me a favor. Could you keep those taps going until I'm done? I appreciate that. Hi, Matt. Hi, everybody. Thanks for sharing the video. Hi, Karen. Appreciate you coming too. Thanks all my moderators coming. You guys helped me quite a bit. Thank you. My night's going pretty good. I just burning some sage here, so if it starts looking smoky, that's probably why. Thanks you guys for sharing the live. I appreciate you guys. Wow, there's a lot of shares. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you guys for the taps. I mean that. Thank you so much. I never seen so many shares at one point. That's crazy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just waiting for more people to join before we start. I'm sure I'll get busy again. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Thanks for the gifts. You guys do me a favor. Make sure you follow the gift givers on here because they're nice enough to do that. I don't ask them. They're just always sweet to do that. Thank you. I do free readings on Sundays over the radio, on TikTok, and on here at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is now. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thanks for the taps. Thanks for sharing the video. You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you. So, I'm just waiting for. I don't know if we're gonna get busy or not. Usually, these get really busy as I go along. So, all you people everybody that's showing up, all you new people, let me explain who I am and what I do before we start. I am a psychic medium. I was born with this gift my entire life. I've been haunted by things my entire life since I was a baby. Um, I have a degree in criminal justice. I used to work at the county for 19 and a half years. Now I do this kind of work now, and thank you for the gifts. And this is what I love doing, and I help people. Um, I got certified as being a medium. Yeah, you can be certified, and I also teach it. Teach this now, but you can get certified, and that keeps you separate a little bit from the other people that want to be mediums or pretending to be mediums. If that makes sense. So the course I took was actually studied through a lot of scientific stuff too, and that's how you get certified. A lot of things opened the truth up to me, and when I took this course, now I help other people when I teach it. So I've done readings in front of 700 people before in a live theater before by doing this kind of work. And I used to travel around Montana because I'm from Montana, and I used to do readings a lot, and I did tons of small readings for groups of small people around the Montana. But I don't know how many readings. I've probably done thousands of readings before. Honestly, I've done so many I don't keep track of. But each reading I do, they're never the same. I don't remember them all either, which is probably good too. So what I have, there's different mediumships out there. So what I was born with is called trance medium, TRANCE. So when I'm scribbling, I go through a partial trance. I'm here, but I'm not. That makes sense. I'm a little bit here, but I'm a little bit not. And what happens is this pen is on the paper. It's all about energy. People ask me what I'm writing. I'm really not writing anything. It's just scribbles. It's just helps me to focus and ground me when I'm doing it. That's all it is. You think of the pen on the record. That's what it's like. This is what I do. And then also the mental mediumship comes in, and that's when I'm able to see your loved ones on the other side, and I will tell you what they look like. Sometimes I can see behind them, and I'll see things that they're willing to show me if they want to show something. And That's how I give the validation. Now understand, validation is always the truth. So, everybody makes mistakes, but if you get majority of the validation out of a reading, that's what it's about. Readings always, it's never about what you want, it's what you need. So, Spirit Inc. is going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. When I do connect with Spirit, they won't look like you remember them before they died. A lot of them will look young. Grandparents don't look like grandparents. Grandparents look like they're 20s. People who died of cancer look like they're healthy. Kids that died are going to probably look like they're, a little bit older. But I will give validation, and I will tell you what I can see behind them sometimes. And that's when I see behind them, that's part of their personal heaven, the way they're at. And that's just how I do it. And if you guys ever watch my videos on my page, you'll understand. Or even some of my old videos that I post on here. This is how I do it. So a lot of you guys can validate my readings are legit because you guys have readings with me. If you've been watching me do the validation, there's no way for me to find any of this stuff out. And no, there's no computer screen over here. So when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at a wall to see if I'm getting visions from Spirit. I get tired of people saying that all the time. It's so stupid. So the thing is when I give validation, there's no way for me to be able to go on the computer or find anything off anybody with that quick in that amount of time and give validate and say that's what it is. There's no way. People don't put certain personal stuff out there on their social media or on the computer about their grandmothers or their uncles or their kids or anything like that. That validation comes from another place up here. I only connect with up here. I do not connect with earthbound spirits unless I'm crossing them over. Thank you for the gift. And I do not connect with lower realm spirits. I'm always up here. That's where I connect with. Yeah, my dog's always trying to jump in here. So just so everybody understands, this is what I do. And if somebody gets on here asking me why, if I'm looking at computer screens, being all, I don't want to say the word stupid, but some people are just curious, but some people are just ignorant when they're asking certain questions. You know who they are. Those are the kind of people I just, whatever. I got good moderators, they get rid of them. I'll get trolls that'll come on here. I'll get the religious nuts on here throwing scripture out at me like they don't know I've read the Bible. So people will say, well, you're a medium, you shouldn't be doing this. You're supposedly a Christian. Well, here's the thing. The mediumship they talk about in the Old Testament, that's what it's talking about. Those mediums back then would lay next to dead bodies and charge people a lot of money it's called necromancy, and charge them a lot of money to do readings for them. That's not right. That's what the Bible was warning about at that time. The mediums now, what I'm doing is, I don't know why they call it mediumship, but that's what they call it. So what the Bible talks about is that communicating with the dead. The dead are the condemned, right? The dead are the condemned. Earthbound spirits, lower realm spirits, basically condemned. Spirits who cross into the light, that's of God, that's light, that's life. I don't usually connect with the dead. I'm always up here. Remember that. There's a difference. So when I deliver messages, it's about healing. I never bring anybody away from God. In fact, if I'm doing spirit guide readings, and if you're not with God, that spirit guide is going to let you know. So I'm always up here. I don't do any weird hocus pocus, black magic, occult stuff. If you do it, that's your thing. It's not mine. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying I'm up here. I don't mess with that stuff down here. That other vibrational stuff. Not for me. So this gift that I have, I call it a gift, and it helps a lot of people just by the validation I give. There's no way for me to know some of this stuff. It's always your loved ones coming through to deliver the message for you that you need. Let's see here. So how I do this. So another thing I'm going to thank you guys for the gift. So another thing I'm going to tell you guys how I do it differently. I don't pick out names. I will not pick names off here because I can't focus on here when I'm doing this. If you guys want me to pick names, then you follow me on my Facebook page because I do on my Facebook page. I'm starting to do a few readings on there, and that's when I pick the names. On here, I go live with people, and so that you can see the person's expression and the real validation that I'm legit. So when you're asking me to connect with people on here, like I'm picking names, I won't do that. On Facebook, I will, but here I won't. I do it differently. That's how I'm doing it, just so that everybody understands. And people ask why I'm not. Why that's why I do it. That's why I do it. Each thing that I do gives different validation. If I'm over the radio live on TikTok, it's different than what I'm doing on here when I'm going live with the video, giving validation than it would be on my Facebook. I like it that way. I like to mix it up to prove to everybody that's legit. I'm proving that there's life after death. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. And if any of you guys follow me, you'll see how I do it. And it's kind of crazy, but there's no way. So I'm just going to throw it out there. That's how I do it. I'm not telling anybody, to believe or not believe. I'm just going with what I'm being told. I'm not telling anybody to believe certain things either. So that's just how I am. So just enjoy and watch. I don't know any of these. Probably won't know any of these people that are coming on soon when I pick them through the videos, and I'll just go with the reading and what they need at the moment. So let's see here. Thank you guys for the gifts. There. There's my dog.
Hello,
Thank you. Hello.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well.
What's your name?
My name is Jamie.
Jamie. Who do you want me to connect with today?
My father-in-law?
Were you close to him?
Yes.
What was his name?
Donnie
Donnie. What's his last name?
Cullen,
Kellen.
C-U, Cullen, Cullen.
Sorry, Phil. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
3 months?
Okay. So again, understand that when I do connect with this gentleman, he won't look like you remembered him. He's going to look young, like in his 20s. They don't look like that when I see him, okay? And you're
Yes,
going to
sir.
get what you need, not what you want to hear. Like, I'm just going to say how he says it.
Okay.
No, when I look to the side, everybody, pay attention. When I'm looking over here, I'm not looking at any computer screens. I'm not doing that crap, okay? So all you guys that are logical thinkers, or whatever you're thinking anymore, I'm not doing that. I should be looking up here like that and see what people think when I do that. His death, he tells me, was somewhat quick, but he said he died was like a peaceful death. But it was kind of where he never got to say goodbye to everybody, and he's asking for forgiveness. That he said, "I wish I would have had that time to which everybody to talk to them and say I'm sorry." You're, he likes to drop things off tables or things. He's like a noisemaker. Things are falling. Things I hear a thunk and things get falling. I don't know if it's in the bathtub or I don't know if it's in the living room, but he's just been known to just drop things, and he's like a noisemaker. And when he's doing
Yeah.
that, obviously he's not saying I'm mad. He's just trying to say I'm right here. I'm okay. That's basically when they're doing that. And usually, happens right after they die. Did your father-in-law used to smoke cigarettes or something?
Yes.
So I said, Donnie, I go, what else do you do to let him know you're around? And I heard the word smoke. And I knew what it already meant. So I said, I said, you're a smoker? And he goes, yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. There's validation there. So if you're in your house and you smell the smoke, every once in a while that whiff of smoke is going to be him coming through. He likes to talk.
Yes, he
He's
does.
a talker. He goes, another thing they're going to know it's me is because I like to talk. I'm a talker. I don't. He goes, I'm also a BSer. I can't say the word on here. There's kids, but you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
his energy is always talking. And I don't know what that means maybe he was just saying that's how he was in life. I don't know if
Yes,
what
he
he's
was.
doing when he comes to visit. But if you
Yes.
hear talking or something, or it's in your head, it's probably going to be your father-in-law. You were the only. He looked at you like his own, and he said that you were the only kid that would go above and beyond than the other kids in his family that weren't. Does that make sense? And he
Yeah.
said you did so much for me without even asking you. You're always taking care of me, but I never
I've
got to
known
say
him
good
since
thank
I
you.
was 10.
What's that?
I've known him since I was 10 years old.
Oh, well, so you look at him. So it's like family to you.
And I married his son. So, yeah.
He's at peace. Everything is fine. He says, let me see what he looks like. He comes to me in his 20s, maybe his 30s, but he's got like light brown hair. Everybody in heaven, by the way, everybody's fit. Nobody's overweight or bald or gray or anything like that. But I see him like light brown hair, blondish brown hair, and he wears a hat and he's smiling. T-shirt and jeans kind of guy. So when I see him, he keeps pointing at something. And I keep saying, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you pointing at? Because I can't see what you're pointing at. And he goes, tell her I'm pointing at the sky. And I said, what's up at the sky? And he says, I'm always trying to leave messages for her. She needs to start paying attention to the sky. So have you been seeing those messages, what he's talking about?
Yeah.
What are the messages?
It's mainly like I just get random thoughts every once in a while, like go outside and look into the sky. He was a very outdoorsy man, so he always wanted to be outside, and we always sat outside and just watched the sky for nothing for hours. It was just the sky. It was always outside.
When he died, you took a lot of his death with you, was what he told me. Like you're feeling responsible or some kind of guilt that you could have done something. I wish you could have done more. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And saying, honey, why are you bearing my cross? It's not for you. I need you to let that go and forgive. You tell my son I love him. But he's not a believer. But I keep trying to let him do obvious things, and he's
He's
not getting
not.
it.
He's not. He
He's
actually
never.
had a dream about him. He came to him in a dream.
Yeah. So it's the only way I can get to him. Like he says, like when he connects with the son connects to him, it's always like how he thinks, and that's what brings him down. He doesn't really talk to him, but
Yeah.
it's enough for him. So that's enough that I know my son misses me. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He has a beautiful cabin up in the woods in heaven, is what he's showing me.
I knew he would.
There's a medium-sized dog with him. He was a hunter.
Fishing. I don't know if I don't know
But
that
I'm
he's
saying,
ever gone.
you have his guns? Do you guys have his gun or guns?
No, but we used to go shooting a lot.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm seeing that. Do you also have some of his clothing? Old clothing he
I
talks
do.
about?
I do.
I'm supposed to ask you about a necklace.
A necklace.
I don't know what the necklace. And he just said it. When I put the pen, it goes, ask her about the necklace. I said, all right. I don't know.
I
Did he give you a necklace, or there's ashes around a necklace or something? Or
I'm getting a necklace for his ashes.
yeah, there's validation there. Is there anything else you want to say to him before he goes?
I just want him to know I love him and we miss him like crazy. I just want to know that he forgives me and he's not upset with me.
He said there was nothing. I just heard him say that there's nothing to forgive. If he goes, you need to forgive. Right when you said that, he kept saying, tell her to forgive herself.
We didn't always get along, and
What's that?
so we didn't always get along. He was very mean to me towards the end, and that's what I hold so much guilt for, is that I just ignored him at the end. And
He was not thinking right before he went. He told me.
He wasn't. I know he wasn't.
So he's sorry. He said that wasn't me. But he's asking, he's saying, he's hoping that you forgive him too and forgive yourself.
I do.
He says he loves you and he goes, pay attention. You both will sense me more. And I wonder if
My
he's going to start
sister's
smoking.
here. His daughter's here. His
Oh,
daughter's here in the
he's just wave
comments.
goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Did that help you?
It absolutely did.
Thank you for allowing me to do that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And that's how I do readings, you guys. I just give validation. I give messages of healing, things that I don't even know. That spirit's willing to deliver to the people. I don't know any of this stuff. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. So if you guys want to, if you're interested in having a reading with me, a private reading, go under my bio. There's a link there. It goes to my Facebook page, my new Facebook page. Click it, message me after I'm done that you're interested in a reading. I will schedule one with you. A half hour, 65 is phone, and hours 125 is either phone or Zoom. But I can schedule something with you if you're interested in that. But let me see who the next person is. Or if you want to give a reading as a gift too, it's cool too. Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
Hello.
Hello?
Can you see me?
Hi. I can't hear you.
Oh, hold on. I have my air conditioner on. Let me shut it off. Okay.
Is
that better? Is that better?
A little bit. Which have I done a reading for you before?
I had a Zoom reading once.
A what?
Zoom? I did a Zoom reading once. Zoom reading?
With me?
Yeah.
Did you need me to connect with the same spirit?
No.
Okay. What's your name?
Natasha?
What's that?
Natasha?
And who do you want me to connect with?
My sister-in-law? Her name's Denise.
How long has it been?
2018.
What's that?
She passed in 2018.
It's hard for me to hear you. I don't know what's going on. All right. What's your first and last name?
Denise?
Jamie?
Denise? No, Denise.
Denise?
Beach?
What's Denise's last name?
Beach? Like the beach?
CG?
B-E-A-C-H. Beach?
B-E?
A-C-H.
Like beach?
Yep.
So Denise Beach?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, she's mad.
Yeah.
She said, I am sick and tired of people in this goddamn family making up stupid ASS lies about me, how I died. She goes, it's going to end right now because I'm setting straight. It didn't happen that way. She goes, I'm done with it.
I wanted
What's
to
that?
know that. That's what I wanted to know was I didn't think that it happened the way that people say it did. I believe it happened another way. So that's what I wanted to ask her is if my brother was there, if my brother did it.
She's not happy. She says,
I know.
I said, who murdered you? And I go, was it murder? And she goes, yes. And I said, who murdered you? And she said, a male. And then she goes, God for but blankly blank knows who did it.
I know.
I've never got a spirit that's angry before in a long time. Like she is really angry about the lies that are being said. Like there's like a big smear campaign that's being said and it's not true. She goes, I'm effing tired of it. I don't know if I want to go further with this because this is like negative energy
Fine.
comes because she's really
Fine.
mad right now. But she wanted it to be said. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Just let her know if she wants to talk to me. She can talk to me later, but I'm not comfortable about it right now.
Okay.
So thank you for coming through. And she goes, yeah, like that. And she walks away. I'm done. I mean, she was done. That was a weird one for me. No offense. I never got in a spirit so like angry like that in a long time. Do you understand what this is about?
Right. I do. Yeah, absolutely. And that was my main reason to want to
I,
connect with her was because that was my main reason to want to connect with her because I didn't believe my family, which I don't really talk to my family anymore, but I didn't believe them about how she passed away. I always thought it was my brother, which,
I think,
you know,
Natasha, just for peace between you and her, I don't think she's mad at you. I think she's just mad at the situation, is what it sounds like. But maybe you need to sit down with light a candle and just have a quick conversation with her about it to let her know the truth. That and just that you hopefully that you can make it straight or something. Maybe she's hoping that somebody will tell the truth.
okay, absolutely.
I don't know if her soul's really at rest yet because it just seems like somebody keeps bringing these lies up that ain't true. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff.
Oh, but that
Sorry about
helps a
that.
lot, though.
All
No,
right.
it's okay.
Thank
I
you.
do
I'm sorry about
appreciate
that.
you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Guys, like I tell everybody, I never know how my readings are going to be. They're always different. I don't know. I never got an angry spirit like that in a long time. I think that's obviously like what I was saying to her. That spirit was just getting tired of the truth not being said about how she died and how she was murdered, and I think she just wanted to be cleared up. And then I just think, I don't think she was mad at her sister-in-law. I think she was just mad at the system of what was going on, the situation. I mean, whew, that was a weird one. Was not expecting that. But when she left, I just saw her like going like this, like she just didn't want to talk to me. She walked right out. I'm like, all right, you can't make her stay. You never know when I do these readings what they're going to be, what's going to be said, or what's going to happen. It's crazy. Thank you guys for the taps. Thank you guys for the gifts. If you guys want to a private reading with me, just under my bio, there's a link. Click it. Message me. Half hour 65 and hours 125. I do not do free readings over when you message me on that. I'll ignore those. I only do free readings when I'm live, just so everybody knows. I do a lot of free readings on Sundays over the radio and on here. Let's see who's coming through.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
My name is Stephanie.
And Stephanie, who would you like me to connect with?
Troy
And his last name?
Bradford.
Radford or Bradford?
Bradford.
Bradford, okay.
hmm
Okay, and then relationship?
He was my boyfriend before he died.
I'm sorry. I've never done a reading for you, have I?
No, never.
How long has it been since he's crossed over?
7 years.
He's saying that his death was kind of unexpected and it wasn't his fault, so that can mean a lot of different things. I'm just going to see what he's going with this. So was this like health related?
No, I don't think
I'm not
so.
going to guess. I'll just go with what he's telling me.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like he's laying next to you when you're laying down?
Yes.
He tells me that you still talk to him, you're still crying over all this time of mourning over him, so he lays next to you. And he's trying to comfort you in his own way.
Yeah.
And you're not getting a lot of the things that he's trying to show you other people are getting or that you wish you got. Because right now, you're so deep in that mourning, you're like in depression. And it's hard. It's like you got that wall up. And when you're going through that, you're not seeing what these spirits are, your loved one's trying to show you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the only way he's trying to get to you is to comfort you is when you're laying down. So he knows that you're feeling that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He said he also visited you in dreams. I don't know if you remember that, but he told me there was something that was glass that broke after he died. I don't know if it was a cup or if it was a pitcher. I don't know what it was. But he says, I broke the glass, is how he said it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You have cat or cats?
Mm-mm.
Do you know anybody in
No.
your family that's got them? Ask him about if those cats are being bothered by somebody. Because he goes, I like to bother the cats. So whoever's got the cats in your family, the cats are
My
being
father,
sensitive.
my father-in-law has 2 cats. Yes.
Ask your dad about the story about the cats. He doesn't like to do too much because he knows you're sensitive. He doesn't want to get you upset. You don't like watching scary movies and things that upsets you. So he's trying to be more cautious of what he does with you. So I think maybe that's why he's saying he's going visiting other people, their other things so that you would understand. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So there's a gentleman that comes forward to me. They always show themselves in their 20s. I want to say he's got like blondish brown or light brown hair, medium length for a guy, not like a girl, but medium length. And he wears a hat, like a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy. So I see this guy. Is
Yes.
that him? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you guys for the gifts. There's no way for me to know that, correct? I don't know your boyfriend.
Yeah.
There's no way.
You don't at all. Yeah.
He says, I'm more concerned and worried about you because you're holding this in and he wants you to keep talking. I said, Troy, go, what does your private heaven look like? And I keep getting horse stables. I asked him twice, what is horse stables? Did he like horses? Or does he like to ride?
No, he didn't like my horses. No.
Horse stables. Do you have somebody else jumping in that liked horses?
None of I know. My fiance likes horses, but he's alive.
That's so interesting. That's so he keeps repeating that. Thank you. I said, if there's any other spirits here, please go. So I connected back with him because making sure nobody else is jumping in. I said, what does your private heaven look like? He keeps saying horse stables. I got horses up here. I'm riding horses. I'm just a messenger. I don't know anything more than that.
I like horses, but I rode it one time when I was a child, but Yeah, that's about it that I can think of.
Did he have grandparents or family members that had horses? Is that why he's attracted to horses? I don't know. I don't know why.
Probably,
What's that?
yeah. Yes, I
So do you
remember.
understand
Yes,
probably why he might be doing this? I don't know the guy. I don't know the guy. I'm
yeah.
just delivering what he's showing me or telling me. You have some stuff of his, like a hat, and I got gun or guns.
Yep.
So that's validation. There's no way for me to know that.
Hmm.
What do you want to say to him?
I miss him very much.
He wants. He goes. I miss you too, but I'm there every day, honey. But I want you to get the help so I can get in more.
Uh,
Everybody is relying on you, but you're struggling.
hmm. Sadly.
Tell her I love her and tell her I'll be down there in a little bit. Let's maybe goodbye. Did that sound like him?
Yes.
That whole thing with the stable things, that's the only way I could think of was like sometimes maybe it's I don't know what was going on with that. That's the only part. And I asked him and he kept repeating it. So I know if I ask him more than a couple of times, I know they don't lie. I just got to go with what they're telling me. I'm like, all right.
Right.
But it did sound like him, right?
Yes. 100%.
Thank you. I hope you got some healing from that.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless. Okay. If you guys want to me, all you have under my bio, there's my new Facebook page. Click it, message me on there, and it'll take you to my new Facebook page. And let me know, and I can schedule a reading with you. Thank you guys for the taps. Thank you guys for sharing the video. Thank you guys for your support. Hello. Thanks, moderators too, by the way. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Paul.
Hi. What's your name?
Eva.
Emma.
Eva, EVA.
EBA. Like Eba. So I'm saying there. Okay, Eba. Eba, who do you want me to connect with?
My grandmother, Evangelina.
And what's your grandma's last name?
Chavez, Chavez.
Chavez.
Yes.
Sorry for your loss. How long has it been since your grandma's crossed over?
40 years, maybe.
So you were just a little girl? So if I do connect with her, it's all about your relationship with him. So I don't know how personal this is going to be or how long it's going to be. It's all about the bond that you have. Does that make sense? And long relationships. So give me a second. I'll do my best to give as much validation as I can and what she wants to show me. But she won't look like grandma. She'll look like a young lady, okay? She shows herself. First thing she told me is she goes, Eva's a lot like me, except she has prettier eyes than I do. That's all she said. That's the first thing I said. I said, who's Eva? And she goes, that's my granddaughter. And she hurried and said that really quick. You always know it's going to be me because I'm the one sending the butterflies. The butterflies will surround you or land on you. That's grandma. That's what she said. Is there a validation back there? Like what happens with the butterflies with you?
They're always around me, even when I'm driving. It doesn't matter. Like, they'll come up to my window. It's weird. It's
Grandma.
beautiful, but it's weird.
She's very protective of you, she tells me. So she's always watching over you.
Is she with my dad? I don't even know when he died, but I think he's gone.
He's up here. He works on a farm. He has his own farm up here. But she's saying that he's always felt guilty that he couldn't be with you enough. He talks about it all the time. She says you need to have a conversation with your dad and to forgive. You get the word forgive. Don't be mad at him. Your grandma comes forward like in her 20s. She's got really pretty dark brown hair. It's kind of wavy. It's like these curls. I don't know how to explain, like curls that come out like this. Does that make sense? Really pretty lady. I want to say she's like the 70s. Like I see her like in the 70s. She's got that look. It's almost like the feather look, but it's like wavy in the back. I can't explain it. It's like how they did it back in the day. So your grandma's a really stylish lady. Like she can wear a dress or she can just wear whatever she's wearing. She looks like $1 million. So this what I'm seeing her with is a sweater. Um, it's not like a loose sweater. It's not like a tight sweater. It's like one of those. I don't know. I know that I can't think of what they're called, but I know it looks like one of those expensive sweaters. But it's like loose on her. But it's also kind of shimmery a little bit. Like it's like a dark purple and it's like little shimmers or something. I can't explain it. I'm not a girl, but I can. I think I remember seeing that as a kid. And she's got these pants that fit, that the style at the time. But that's how I see her, and she's
Yeah,
smiling.
from what I know, she had a good style.
Cashmere, yes, thank you. What's that?
From what I know, she had really good style.
That's how I see her. I think that's what exactly somebody said cashmere on there. I think that's exactly what I was seeing. It's that loose, or it could have been a cardigan too. I don't know the difference between cashmere and cardigan, but it's a loose sweater, like a sweater that they used to wear. And the sleeves are really loose. It looks good on her though, but she's styling. It's not like a regular sweater. She always misses spending time with you, holding you and cradling you and talking with you and singing to you as a baby, little girl. She was like your second mom, she said. She wouldn't let, she was like, I always loved having her. I didn't want to give her up to her mom or anybody. I always was mine. She's mine. She was always mine. I keep seeing a necklace now. And I don't know if you know anything about the necklace or you have the necklace. But she's swinging a necklace, so there's something with the necklace. I don't know if you know about it now or something in the future, but there's a necklace. I don't know if you're supposed to have it. I don't know.
Somebody else told me something about a necklace, and I don't know.
What's that?
Somebody else has said something about a necklace, but I don't know. Maybe it's
so the necklace thing always keeps getting brought up around you. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What's the significance about the necklace then? Why does it keep getting brought up around you?
I don't have a necklace. I don't know if it was given.
What, did you go to another medium and they told you that? Oh, wow. There's big validation there. There's no way for me to know that. No. So the necklace keeps getting brought up from another medium and me as well. There's no way for me to know that.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it was given to me when I was a baby and my mom lost it.
She honestly thinks that your mom still has it. She might have misplaced it. She doesn't know. She goes, I gave it to your mom. It was supposed to be yours.
Yeah, my mom is sick, so I don't know.
Maybe there'll be a day where it does show up. Maybe that's, and then you'll say, oh my God, that's that necklace. I don't, you're asking your mom, maybe she knows what it looks like.
I'm trying to find her side of my dad's side of the family, her. I'm trying to do like an ancestry because I never got to meet that side of the family. So I'm wondering if I will ever get to meet that side of the family.
Yeah, they should open. She said they'll open up with open arms with you. You had to reach out to them.
And my dad, what?
You have a lot of family.
Why does she want me to talk to my dad?
You need to talk to him for forgiveness, to let it go. That pain's too much for you, honey, right there. You need to let it go. He's changed. She goes, he's changed up here. He's not the same.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, he told me he hated me. So
He was on something. I don't. He's not. That's not normally him, but he's changed. That he's not that way no more. He wants you to talk to him. Let it go. You have to let the pain go, honey. That's what she said. That's what she said earlier. Don't hate on him. Remember what she said? Don't hate on him.
is
I'm
she
sorry.
around my? Is she around me, or is he around me? I feel like he does come around me too.
Your dad will always come to you as a hawk and a dragonfly, but he always comes around and checks on you. Pay attention to those. That's your dad.
Did you say? Did you say a dragonfly?
Dragonfly and hawks. That's what she told me.
Yeah, there was a dragonfly outside one night when I went outside.
They know. Sometimes I swear these spirits know before I do readings. I don't know how it works up there, but they know. So they do things, or there's some kind of validation, and people will say, "Oh my God, that just happened today," or "That happened yesterday." There's no way for me to know any of that. I don't know.
No, you don't. There
But
wouldn't be any way.
it's like a different kind of information they have up there than what I know. I just get what they're telling me.
Can I
Does that
ask
help
her
you?
something? Yeah, can I ask one thing though?
Mm.
Has she been the, or have they been the one helping me out in regards to like my finances?
What's that? I
Because
can't hear you. What's that?
have they been the ones helping me out in regards to like my finances? Because I feel like they have something to do with it.
Yeah, I keep getting yes, but yes.
Will they help me get the house that I want?
No, that's free. That's free will. We don't interfere with that. As soon as you pray, as soon as you got to pray, God makes
I just
miracles.
Yeah, I just have a feeling that they always help when I need it.
He says you deserve it. You need it. You deserve it.
All right, I'll talk to him when I'm ready.
I love you, my sweetheart. Just like this when he kisses.
I
Your
love you
grandma loves
too.
you.
Thank you,
Does that
Paul.
sound like her? Does that
Yeah,
help you?
yeah, I knew she was gonna bring up my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
I know.
needed to hear that though.
Yeah, I'll probably reach out to you later for that one.
Yeah. Just get some healing for yourself, and when you're ready, you'll know when the time's ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just there's no rush into doing any of that which you need to. That's what I
yeah.
always tell people.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Paul.
You're welcome. God bless you. So I do readings, you guys. I never know what's one my. Thanks, moderator, for coming on. I appreciate you guys, by the way. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you guys for tapping. Thanks for sharing. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Please follow these gift givers too, by the way. Hello?
Hello,
Hi. And what's your name?
Stacy.
Stacy?
Mm-hmm.
Stacy, who would you like me to connect with today?
My husband,
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. What was his first and last name?
Thomas Bash the second.
Thomas Bass.
Bash.
Bash. Bash.
Yes.
So is this, when you say the second, would that mean his dad or his grandpa's in heaven?
Yes, his grandpa is.
So there have been times, I'm gonna be real with you. There have been times where thank you guys for the gifts. I'll connect with this guy, even if I say junior or the first or whatever, or the third. These other family members will jump in. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna throw that out there because if it happens, try to let me know, and I'll try to tell him to back off, and I'll try to connect back with him. And it seems like it's always like a tug and war sometimes with me. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate that. But I'm
Okay.
hoping I get the right guy. The right guy. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
1 year.
Really quick, can I ask you a question? What is his middle name? Because if I get his middle name, I wonder if I can connect more thoroughly with that.
Juan,
What is it?
Aquinas.
Aquinas?
Yes, Aquinas.
Okay, give me 1 second. He keeps saying, tell Stacy I didn't mean it. Tell Stacy I didn't mean it. I need her to forgive me. I didn't mean it. You understand what he's going with this?
Yes, I do.
He loves you very much, and he said this had nothing to do with you. Were you blaming yourself for this or something?
Yes, I had a lot of what ifs. If I could switch things.
It was meant to be. It was in the cards or something, if that makes sense. It was meant to be. That's how he said it. It was his time. If it wasn't that, it would have been something else. He never got to say goodbye, but he says that his death for you was extremely painful. You were going through a deep depression.
Yes, yes, I am.
He says you need to get help. At this point, you need to get the help. It's more than mourning. Thank you for the gifts. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I don't know. I don't know the situation yet. I'm just saying what he's telling me. So is this like, thank you for the gifts? Is this like an accident?
No, he was very sick.
I shouldn't have taken something. I keep hearing him saying that. I should have, or I shouldn't have. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm getting the right one, but he's saying I shouldn't have, or something.
Hmm. I'm not too
So
sure about that.
it's like taking responsibility or something for his death or something, or something. Was he supposed to get something and he didn't get it taken or take care of or something or what? Does that make sense? I don't know what he's going
A
with this.
little, yes.
What's that?
A little, yes. I mean, because he did have some health issues.
He told me that he likes to visit you at night. I don't know if you're a busy person during the day or just not paying attention. Maybe it's just because you're still mourning. I don't know. Maybe you're just like that last spirit, that the spirit likes to visit you at night. It's the only way you can feel him. But he told me that there was a time that you saw his spirit in real life. Is that true?
Yes, yes. I thought I did see him, but
What was
I
going on
wasn't
with that?
sure. What was that?
Like when he says that you think you saw his spirit, what was going on with that exactly?
Um, well, I did thought I seen him because I was talking to him, and but then I thought it was all in my head that I wanted it so bad. So that's
Did you
how.
see? Did you see him though, like the spirit, or are you just
Yeah,
feeling?
both actually. I thought I did see him and feel him.
Yeah, you're not going crazy because you got validation there. You hear noises in the kitchen, like something that gets tipped over into the sink.
That's true.
There's no way for me to know that. He goes, when I'm around, she knows it's me when I like to drop things in the sink. So obviously that makes a loud noise. And you're like,
Yep,
what the hell? And you get up and look and there's nobody there.
yep. That has happened several times.
Because he knows he's a smart man. He knows that making certain noises is going to get the attention for you. That you're going to go check it out.
Okay.
Well, he likes to go a lot. He's an interesting spirit. I like to make the dogs howl too. I don't know. You have dogs or the neighborhood's got dogs, but yeah, I like to make the dogs howl
Oh, that's true. My dogs howl all the time
for no reason.
for no reason.
Holy cow! He goes, you were my best friend, and I'm sorry that I left you this way.
Yes, he was my best friend too.
Did you hold his hand towards the end, right?
Yes, I did.
And because of that, that helped him transition into the next area where he needed to be. He wasn't alone. You helped him.
I'm glad for that because I was wondering if he actually knew that we were there with him.
He did. There's big validation right there. It's what he was showing and telling me, that you were holding his hand. And then I'm hearing it's okay to go. It's okay to go. It's time to go or something. Somebody either said that or they were thinking that to him. That's what I'm keep getting in my head. So I don't know if it's somebody at the living or somebody that said that was telling him it's okay to go. But it could have been his family member or somebody, a loved one, trying to encourage him to cross over, or it could have been somebody at the deathbed telling him that. But was that the moment was when he had to go?
For him to go.
What's that?
I told him that it was okay for him to go.
Oh, so it was you that said that.
Yes.
You got a lot of validation with him. He's really thrown it out there. So this gentleman comes forward in his 20s. They always show themselves when they look young, and that's how they are in heaven. Short, dark brown hair. He wears a hat, t-shirt, and jeans kind of guy, correct?
Yep.
He's kind of like an outdoorsman. He loved the outdoors, hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, all that stuff. He loved being out there. He was part of the nature. So pay
Yes.
attention,
Yes.
Stacy. If you start seeing a buck deer, that will be your husband. A buck deer represents a hunter. If you start seeing when it kind of feels like it's spiritual, you'll know it's him. But you know, just out of the blue, they start hanging around your property more. You start seeing that same buck deer a lot. A buck deer also represents somebody that's a provider, a protector, a leader.
That's funny because we've recently seen a buck.
Hawks and dragonflies with him as well, and ravens. So he's always around you. Ravens. You been getting the ravens?
Yes, I have a lot.
So I'm going to tell you about the raven because everybody's got like an animal totem, and I understand the raven because that's mine as well. So the raven's always getting judged. People either love them or they hate them. Ravens are either quiet or they're loud. Ravens are not selfish because they give a lot and don't, like what that means is like when a raven is eating, they call the birds eat with them. That tells me he's not a selfish person. Ravens are very intelligent, but ravens also have a spirit of like the Native Americans, we believe that certain birds are the communicators between the afterlife and the earth down here. So that would tell me he might have a spiritual side to him. Does this sound like your husband?
Yes, it does.
He was tell her I'm trying everything on God's earth to get her attention, to let her know that I never left her. He goes, Paul, she's always thinking that I left her. I never left her.
Which I do.
She's always wondering where I'm at and what's going on. And when she's down, when she's waking up, I'm down there with her. She goes, we have no time up here, but I'm always down there with her.
Okay.
I just want you to forgive yourself, forgive him, but understand that he's always going to have his arms wrapped around you. That's what he told me.
Okay.
She goes, I'm never going to go anywhere without you.
Yeah, because we were always together 24/7. So.
He says he built a beautiful log house for both of you when it's your turn. He goes, I know what she likes, is what he said.
Yeah, that he does.
He has a dog with him. It's not medium. I want to say it's a little bit bigger than a medium-sized dog. But in heaven, even our pets don't even look old. They always look young. They kind of go through that puppy or kitten stage. But there's a dog that runs around with him all the time. When I asked him, I said, what does your wife have of yours? I don't know. And he goes, basically she has everything. He goes, you name it, she's got it.
I do. Hmm. That's legit. I have everything that he ever owned.
You have his tackle box, his he calls it his gear, his guns, his camping. Yeah, me that was with camping gear.
Yes, that's
My
true.
clothes.
Yep.
And she even has my old stuff I've collected over the years. So you got everything. So he's just I didn't know where to go. It's like she's got everything in mine.
That's true.
There's something you want to ask or say to him?
Yes, I wanted, to make sure that he's happy. Um, mm, and asking and telling him that we love him very much and we miss him.
I want you to know that I'm happy, but I'm not fulfilled unless I'm with my family. And that's why I'm always down there with you. Heaven is beautiful, but it's not fulfilled until I get everybody with me that I love. Tell her I'm going to go down there and give her a kiss on the cheek. He goes, I love you, babe. Goodbye.
I love him too.
Does that sound like him?
Yes, it does very much.
Did that help you?
Yes, it did very much.
So glad you got some validation and healing from that. There's no way for me to know any of this, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you guys watch how I do readings, a lot of times, some readings, some spirits will do some similar things that other spirits will do, and some won't. Oh, thank you. I'm a cyborg. Thank you. Thank you guys for the gifts. Make sure you guys follow the gift givers. But yeah, I never know how these readings are ever going to go. Like, there's validation that I will not know that they'll come through stronger than others, and I don't know why that is. And then there are times where I'll connect with somebody's loved one, especially at like these older males, not all the time, but some of these males that don't like to talk. And I pick up on that quick, like I feel like I don't want to talk. And it's like I'm trying to ask those guys questions to get the answers too. I just never know because our personalities don't change when we go on the other side. So, if they're up here, for instance, if they were if these people like to cuss in real life, they don't cuss in heaven. But if they come down to this dimension, this energy, what do you call the energy down here? They'll cuss just to validate to the loved ones that's them. But in heaven, they don't cuss. It's just how they are. It's their personalities they don't change. They don't change at all. Then anything that's negative, though, like if they were grumpy, if they were not a good, person, but they, that's obviously not going to be with them in heaven. Everything is positive, light. Everything's forgiven up there. I like the ones that cuss sometimes because they make me laugh. If I'm doing readings all day and I'm tired, and I get that one spirit that makes me laugh, or it makes me that likes to cuss a lot. Those are the ones I like because those ones make me laugh. It brings up my vibration up too. But those are my favorite ones. They're the ones that make me laugh. Thanks, guys. Let me see who the next ones are coming on. Thanks, Debbie, for the gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts, and thank you guys for the taps. Thanks, moderators, for keeping my page better, away from the trolls and the weirdos on here, the whack jobs and the religious nuts. You guys are awesome. I got really cool moderators that always help me out. They're awesome. Thank you, guys. I don't connect with pets, but I have seen our loved ones take care of our pets, or they had pets on the other side. I've never learned how to really connect, personally with the pet. But I know there are good mediums out there that can do it. I have never learned how to do it. I don't know if that's not where my path is, but I know some people are born that way to connect with pets. I've never learned how to. I don't know how. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thanks, Marla. So if you guys want a private reading with me, under my bio, there's a link. Click it, message me, and that's my new Facebook page. If you click it, message me on that one. It'll go to my new Facebook page, and I can schedule a reading with you. If you're not on Facebook, you can find me under Instagram, under Big Sky Medium, under Facebook, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube mostly. But is Ladybug on there? Hello? Thanks, Paco. I appreciate that. Paco, sorry, Ladybug, Paco says multi-guest blue. You might want to scroll up to see what Paco's saying, because it might help you to get back on live. Hi, everybody just showing up. Thank you. Yeah, if you're scheduled reading with me, it's easier for me to do it on Facebook because it goes right onto your guys' computer, on your phone computer, to remind you. But if not, you can either email me under, or my email's under my page. I think it's under bigskyMedium.com, and maybe if that's the way you want to go. But I usually prefer Facebook because it helps me to organize it better. But if not, I'm also on Instagram. There's an Instagram near my bio. By the way, you can click that if you don't have Facebook and message me there if you don't do Facebook. Thank you, guys. Oh, she left. I'm sorry. She probably was having a hard time getting through, I think. All right. There'll be another time. Hopefully I connect with her and I can help her out. I've had this gift my entire life. I was born with this. Now I'm certified, and now I teach it to other people. Hello, Kimmy. Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay, let me see something here.
And also, people will buy readings for other people too. If you're interested in that, let me know. If you think somebody that needs a reading, I can do that for them as well.
Can you see me now?
Thanks, Moon. I saw that. Yeah, I can see you.
Can you
Is
hear
your
me
name?
pretty
Have I
good?
done a reading for you before?
Yes, you have on the radio.
Okay. You want me? So, can you me a favor? I'm just doing this just for people that haven't had a chance yet.
Yes.
That's why I'm doing that. I'm so sorry. Like free readings.
Yeah, I'll pass and let somebody else that's had one. I appreciate that. No problem.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I
Well,
just try to
thank
give
you.
everybody a chance.
I
Thank you.
understand. And I've had one on the radio about a month ago, and I will give somebody a chance that hasn't had one.
Thank you, though. I appreciate that so much.
And your readings are 100. You are real. I will say that.
Thank you. Well, thank you for that validation. That means so much. Thank you that you're saying that. I think it means a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just a messenger, but thank you.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. And that's one thing about being a good medium, guys. A good medium should always be humble. They shouldn't be about ego, because when you're in ego mode, your readings are going to suck. Oops. And we've all seen mediums like that when they go through ego mode. Their readings are not good at all. I practice trying to be as humble as I can. And because I know the truth isn't from me. The truth is from up here. Where I go. That's where I know what the truth is. It's not from me. I can't make that happen. I just deliver. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And what's your first name?
Diana.
Diana, you look sad today. You okay?
I'm missing someone.
I'm sorry. I hope I can help you with that, okay? So, Diana, who would you like me to connect with today?
It's my sister, Carolyn.
What's Carolyn's last name?
Egan. Egan.
Egan? Okay. Did I ask you how long has it been since she's crossed over? Sorry for your loss.
11 months.
Okay. So when I do see Caroline, she's going to look really young, probably in her 20s or 30s, but I'm going to do my best to give you the validation that you know her, okay?
Okay.
You weren't with your sister at the time when she passed, she tells me. Does that make sense?
No. Yeah, I was supposed to be. I wasn't.
And she's saying, I need you to forgive me. I tried holding on as long as I could. You understand that?
I knew it. Yeah.
And she said it was, it's God takes us on his perfect time. It had nothing to do. I tried. Don't get mad at him. But I tried to hold on.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you ever feel like somebody is messing with the back of your neck or the back of your head or something? Like brushing something? I don't want to explain it.
Always.
What's going on back there?
I always feel like a tingly, or like playing with my hair, or like just a tingly feeling there.
And that's your sister coming through, and that's her way of saying, I'm right here, sis. Just try. And like you're just like with a lot of other people I've done readings with today. You're going through a deep mourning, and when you're going through that, it's like going through tunnel vision. You may or not be seeing these things around you that spirit's trying to show you, whether it be dreams or things around you. So sometimes these spirits get touchy-feely to let you know they're around, or they wait for when you're calm enough to do something to let you know. They're gonna try to do their best to let you know they're there. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
She's not sure you got in the dreams yet, but she says she has whispered your name. I don't know if you've heard it yet, but she's trying to whisper your name. Maybe she's really close to you when she's whispering it. So have you heard your name being called yet?
I thought so. I thought I was going crazy, but
It's probably your sister.
okay.
Do you ever smell perfume?
I smell her perfume a lot.
There you go. It's big validation to wait for me to know that too. So I smelled something really quick, and then I asked her, I said, do you wear perfume? She goes, yeah. And I go, do you wear that wearing your sister all the time? She goes, tell her I'm never going to leave her. I'm always going to watch her. I look at her as my baby sister, is how she said it. And I'm always going to take care of her. That was always my goal since I was born. I mean, since you're born. I always take care of you. That's my job.
Yeah, we took care of each other.
Pay attention to Robins and Cardinals with her. And once in a while, she says, I'll be a dragonfly. She goes, you'll know it's me. You can lay down. Let me lay down. You play music in her honor, or you think of her when you're playing the music because she comes down. The music is played, and that's interesting.
You said she comes down when I play the music?
Yeah. She is thanking you for being with her so much during that time when she was before she passed. Like you were always around her, you were always taking care of her, watching over her. But does that make sense to you?
Always. Yeah, except for that time.
Yeah. She just wants you to. She's saying, "I'm sorry." She hopes that you forgive yourself. She understands. She comes to me in her 20s. I want to say she's got dark brown hair, kind of medium length, really pretty girl. Is that her? Or brown hair?
Yeah.
She's smiling.
Yes.
And she's wearing this button-up collared shirt. It's like a summer shirt for a girl. I don't know women's clothing. I wish I would knew what they wear. But it's like a button-up collared shirt, and it's like little flower patterns or something that's green and like little daisies or something all over it. It's small and like all over. And the shirt, the cuffs come up a little bit up higher up here, and that's how I see her, and she's smiling. Thank you for the gifts. Did you have an aunt that passed away?
A couple, yeah, one
Was
recent.
one of them, like, thank you for the gifts, was one of them like your dad's sister?
My dad is the youngest of 14. He had one sister that passed away, and my mom had two sisters that passed away.
She says, tell Diana I'm up here taking care of dad's sister, whatever that means. So she's with your dad's sister. So she's always with that lady.
My Auntie Patsy.
Your sister had a lot of energy. I see her like playing outside, like in a playground, and she's one of those things that you push and goes in circles and you get dizzy. So she's on there. And she's showing. She had like a childhood personality type. Does that make sense? She's like
Very
having
much.
fun.
Yes, opposite of me. A lot of energy. Mm-hmm.
She's in a beautiful mansion, and she says all the family, we all live together. So your family was close. She liked to fish.
To fish?
She said she liked to fish.
Mm-hmm.
And the vision I got was like she pulled out this big old fish and she was going like that with it. She liked music. She loved the outdoors. She loved her family. She's very creative. I want you to tell my sister that I'm okay now and I'm not in no pain. I want to thank her for talking to me and always praying for me. Never giving up on me.
Always.
She was the one that pushed me. Thank you guys for the gifts. She was the one that pushed me. I'm never going to leave you. Anything you want to say to her before she goes? Thank
That I
you.
love her so much, and that I'll be watching over her daughter. I also was wondering if she sees or she's with my mom ever.
I'm there every day. I haven't left any of you. I want you to do one thing. Just say, Mom, please forgive me. That's all I want. She needs to hear that. Tell her everything's already been forgiven on my part. I love you, sis.
Okay.
I'll be there shortly. She's going to be back. Did that sound like your sister?
Absolutely, exactly like her. Thank
Thank
you
you guys
so
for the
much.
gifts. And really quick, let me tell you something. Right before she left, I don't know what I was seeing, if it was either kites or if I was seeing a balloon. But it was like I just saw something going up. And I want to say it was a balloon. Does that make sense to you?
I just let one go on her birthday.
There you go. So she has that. There's validation there. She has that with her in heaven. She took it with her.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so glad I can help you. And I'm so glad that you got that healing that you needed. It seemed like you needed it really bad. I'm so glad that hopefully that the pain is never going to go away, but at least you got hopefully some closure that you never got with your sister. That will help you move on a little bit more.
I haven't, and I did just now because of you. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. There's no way for me to know any of this, but God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's how I do readings, you guys. It's all about validation and helping people. You guys, give me a second here. I gotta go let my dog outside really quick. He keeps bugging me to use the bathroom because he's a Jack Russell and he'll just be out there barking until I bring him back in. This dog is always a handful. Give me 1 second, okay? Come on, let's go. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. Yeah, he's a sweet dog until you bring him outside, about 6 times within an hour, because I can never tell when he has to use the bathroom. And then you bring him out there, he just barks continuously. Then he forgets to use the bathroom, and it's a daily routine with us. He's a good dog, though. But he is a handful for sure. All right, let's see who the next people are that are coming on. So if you want a private reading with me, just message me under my bio. There's a link. It takes you to my new Facebook page. Message me there, and I can schedule a private reading with you. A half hour, 65, an hour is 125. I only do free readings when I'm live. I don't do them privately. That's just so everybody knows. I do a ton of free readings on Sundays during my radio show, and when I do them on here. Nobody's paying me to do this, so this is how I do them.
Hi,
Hello.
Paul.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. And what's your first name?
Diana?
And Diana, who would you like me to connect with today?
My son, Dominic
I'm
Sandoval.
sorry, Dominic.
Yes,
Sorry for your loss. What was his last name?
Sandoval.
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 I have to ask this. I'm sorry. How long has it been since he's crossed over?
7 months and 1 day.
Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. I hope you get the healing you need. I don't know if I can give you healing, but at least some kind of closure.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. I need my mom to forgive me. I shouldn't have been there when this happened. You understand what he's talking about? I don't know if he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know the situation, but that's how he said it. And he's thanking you for always fighting for justice for him. Like there's something about this that's not making sense, or that you're trying to get the justice that you deserve, if that makes sense. But he understands that. He was in pain, but he says, "Mom, I don't want you to dwell on that because I'm not in pain anymore. The pain is gone. It was gone. Because I know you worried about that, but I'm in no more pain."
Yes, I was always worried about him. And even after he passed, I was worried, hoping, wherever he is, I'm just hoping that he's okay. And
He's okay. He's in heaven. He's in heaven. He's saying, I thought I heard him say when you were talking, I'm sorry. I thought I heard him say that that you were with him towards the end or something, right before he crossed. Is that right?
no.
Okay, I might have don't say anymore. I'm going to ask him. You were talking, and I might have misheard it, so I just want to make sure. Hold on 1 second. When you had communication with him right before he left, he said something to the point where tell her I was gonna tell her I'm gonna be gone, but I'll be okay. To wear something or something similar to that. Does that make sense? Like I'm gonna be okay.
he
I gotta
always
go.
he always tells us, I'll see you when I see you. And I always constantly used to call him all the time to check on him, make sure he's okay. And and he always tells me, don't worry, Mom, I'm okay. But we got when he passed, we're the last ones to know.
When I passed, Mom, when this happened, you hit the floor.
Yes.
So his soul was with you at that moment when that happened. I guess that's how he knows that. I need you to forgive me because you did raise me right. I just should have known better. You have nothing to blame, Mom.
That really sounds like
I
him.
shouldn't have been there. Huh?
That really sounds like my son.
He's coming through. You talk to your son every day. He sits next to you.
Yes.
He goes, I don't know if she feels me, but I'm always sitting next to her. You have a nickname you call him. And I don't know. I don't get nicknames, but I know it's best. It's just my tongue somewhere. And I don't know if he's going to come out saying it. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But I heard the nickname, and it was so quick. I don't know what it is.
We used to call him Chubby.
He's visited you in dreams. He tells me that he's also been known to kiss you on the cheek. He kisses you on the cheeks a lot of times. So I don't know if you feel a tap or anything that would be your son's kiss on the cheek. Pay attention to the Bluebirds, Blue Jays, and then the Ravens. He says the Ravens. So it's either one or the other. So he always is around you at those as well.
Uh-huh.
Dreams. You're not ready. You're not ready to receive the messages he's trying to show you. You're so deep into your pain as well. He's trying. He says, I'm trying. But his other family members are getting things, but you're not yet. He's not. It's not that you're not doing anything wrong. It's because your pain's so hard right now. You can't. You're not ready yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Ask him if he's the one that flickers the light upstairs.
Yeah, that's him.
Because we move into a brand new house, and the lights flicker here and there, and he's scaring his brother-in-law.
He also likes to move things from one place to another.
Yes.
Short, dark brown hair. I see him when I see spirits. They always look in shape and they always look young when I see them. He's dressed really nice in this vision I'm getting because I see him wearing a black button-up collared shirt, but the sleeves are kind of rolled up, and it's just like he looks like he's really dressed nice in this vision.
Yes.
I'm seeing a pair of shoes.
Pair of shoes.
Does this have something to do with his death, or do you have it? I don't know what that means. Is there something going on with the shoes? He's trying to show me the shoes.
The shoes that we got back, I was going to open the bag. That was the clothes that he was wearing the day of the accident. And when we got it back from the mortuary, I was going to take it out, wash it and, burn it. But I couldn't do it. So we just left it like that and just, burned it because it was hard on me. So maybe he's talking about that.
So he understands that pain when you're going through with the shoe, the vision he was just showing me.
Yeah.
You also hold on to some of his old clothes when you talk to him. Sometimes.
I still have all his stuff. I still have all of his stuff in the storage.
Is there some kind of clothing that you hold on to? Is what he's showing me when you talk to him?
Yep. I have one.
Sure. Yeah, he's not gonna. I don't think he's ready to tell me what he does to you because you won't get it. He's saying that's why he's not gonna because he's gonna wait until he can do more. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because it'll just confuse you. He says it's just gonna confuse her because she doesn't understand yet. This guy was murdered. Was this, am I right? Got murdered?
I would say yes, because he was working alongside the road, and the girl that killed him struck him in the back where he was where his back was facing the oncoming traffic.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
And he didn't know it was coming.
I forgave her, Mom, but I need you to figure a way of doing that so you don't carry that pain anymore as well. When the time is right. I know you're mad. But I want you to know most of anything, I'm okay now. I'm not like you remembered me or when you heard of me. I'm not that way anymore. I'm happy here. He lives in a beautiful house and he's got all the cars and trucks he's ever wanted, is what he said.
Him and his cars and trucks.
There's a little dog running around him, so I don't know if it's his dog or he had a dog or taking care of somebody's dog, but there's a dog with him. He's running around. He'll take care of the dog.
His girlfriend had a dog, and I think that dog died, so it might be that dog.
I bet it is. Yeah, he's holding the dog. He's like our dogs and cats don't get old up there. They go through that puppy stage too. Some people say, what size is it? And sometimes I can't tell because they're going through the puppy or kitten stage sometimes. So I just kind of have to let the spirit tell me. Yeah, he is taking care of the dog. Tell my mom I love her and I'm okay. And then he gives you this rose. It was a red rose.
Son, I love you and I miss you, Josh.
I love you, Mama. You know, Dana, when he was saying goodbye just a second ago, how I saw him, like sometimes I'll see the spirit and then the white engulfs him. Thank you guys for the gifts. The white engulfs him. With your son, I saw him where he was at in heaven. Thank you guys for the gifts when he was talking to me. But at that moment, I felt like I felt like maybe had to look up, and when I looked up, I saw him up in the sky, and it sounds weird, but I saw him up in the sky, and he was saying goodbye. That's how I saw it. Thank you guys for the gifts.
Thank you, Paul. I just needed to know if he was okay, and
It was okay. And that sounded just like him, right?
Yeah.
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 God bless you. Yeah, he's crossed over. He's in the light. He's with family. He's with God. There's no way for me to know any of this.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And you take care of yourself. And you be strong. Keep praying, okay?
I'm trying. And the justice part that he's talking about, we're fighting to get justice for him. So this girl, she needs to be locked up, and it's somebody that texting and high on meth is the person.
That's a bad combination behind the wheel.
And that's what he's talking about, justice. And my daughter and I, we are going to get justice for him.
But maybe there'll be a time in life where you will forgive her, not forgive her what she's done, but forgive so that you can let go of the pain, that you don't have to bear it anymore. Maybe that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, let God take care of it and let justice take care of it. But you raised a beautiful son. And, like you said earlier, remember when he said at the beginning of the reading, I was there at the wrong time, basically. If he turned around, but nobody knows. Maybe it was just his time. Nobody really knows. But that was, she took that decision to do drugs and on the phone. So I look at that as a murder thing.
Yeah.
It's more murder than an accident.
sound like
I'm
him
so sorry.
because every Mother's Day, every birthday gifts, I always get flowers from him. Name brand purses. Now all that is gone. I miss my son so much. I never thought I would be going through this, but here I am.
I hope
You
God
know,
puts the white light of protection and healing over you and have mercy on you. You deserve it. I'm so sorry.
thank you, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank
God bless you. I'm sorry for your loss. And guys, that's how I do my readings. I get validation. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. That mother needed to hear that. Thank you guys. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. I allow spirit to work through to deliver the validation, to deliver the messages of healing. And I just go with what is being said. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys follow me. I do a lot of free readings on here every Sunday over the radio, on TikTok, and as well as here. And please follow the gift givers. Keep the taps going. Thank you, moderators, for coming through. And also, please make sure that you guys, if you want a private reading with me, under my bio, there's a link that goes to my new Facebook page. Click it. Message me if you want a private reading, and I'll schedule something with you. Thank you guys for the gifts. And then if you're not on Facebook, I'm also on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, but Instagram. There's a little Instagram near my bio on there. You can click it as well if you're not in there. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate that. Let me go out and get my dog before the cops get called on me again. Give me 1 second, okay? Whoops. Sorry. Come on. Let's go get him. Come on, Louie. Come on. Come here. Sit. I'm back. Sorry, it takes too long. My dog, my Jack Russell's a little crazy. You guys, I appreciate that. Yeah, the cops have been called on me a few times. Even my older Jack Russell, their dogs don't change. They just like to bark excessively. Accelerate, are you there?
Yes. Hi, Paul.
Okay, we're just waiting for you to get on. I have my rat terrier. I don't talk much about him because he's my good dog. He's laying right at my feet. He doesn't cause a lot of trouble. The other one's the naughty one. This one's always the good dog, the good behaving dog. Yeah, you rarely see my rat terrier. He's always at my feet or laying in his kennel. This one's always on the move behind me. Hello?
Hey, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
Y'all doing good? You?
Good. And what's your first name?
Perry.
Aaron?
Perry.
Eric?
No, Perry.
Gary, I'm sorry. It's hard to hear. Sorry.
No,
Gary,
Perry.
who would you like me to connect with today?
My mom, Hazel.
Sorry for your loss. What's her last name?
Acosta.
Acosta?
Yes.
I'm sorry for your loss. How long has it been since your mom's crossed over?
2007.
Okay. So she's going to show herself looking young. As you know, they're going. I don't see anybody elderly, overweight, bald, gray. How they died. They always show themselves in their, the way they want to show themselves, like in their 20s or 30s. And that's how I deliver the message when I see them. And you'll get messages that you need, not what you want to hear. I can't control what they're going to say or how long they're going to talk. Okay?
Okay.
So Hazel Acosta, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And your name is Gary with a G?
No, Perry with the P.
Oh, Perry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I know people are writing on their Perry, so I couldn't hear, so I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom passed without you being there with her or something to that point. Does that make sense to you?
No, I was actually with her when she did.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I was actually with her when she passed.
I wonder if I got the right spirit. Hold on. Her name is Hazel Acosta, right? That's what she passed with, the last name?
Yes.
So I'm going to clear out. I'm just going to try to clear out whatever's around me to leave. So I'm going to try to get the right spirit in. Hold on. Your mom comes to me in her 20s. Does she have like blondish or light brown hair? Kind of like curly wavy? Short? When she's younger?
No.
That's not her?
No.
Is there somebody else jumping in this reading that you know that's like that? That you never got to say goodbye?
Not that I can remember.
I wonder why sometimes I have hard times getting through some spirits. Not all the time, but it does happen. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to clear out the slate. And usually, hold on. Okay, you were with your mom, but she never got to say goodbye to you at the end, correct?
Correct.
Maybe that's what she was trying to tell me. Your mom has a dark brown hair.
Yeah. Dark
Medium
brown.
length. Medium length?
Yeah.
So I see her like, okay, I'm hoping this is the right spirit. So I see her like, this lady's wearing a dress, and it's like I'm not good with girls' clothing. I suck at giving people advice because I don't know what these women wear. It's always different fashion, but it's like the collar's not round. It's almost like a square. It's hard to explain. It's like I don't know if it's the 60s I'm seeing or the 70s, but it's a dress, and I want to say it's made out of wool, so maybe it's a summer dress is what I'm seeing. And she's smiling. Does that sound like her?
I really don't remember. I mean, she was sick for a while, so
She's what?
she was sick for a while. I
Oh,
don't
somebody
really
said it's a
remember.
boat neck is what it's called. I'm learning something new every day.
Yeah.
So, like sometimes, like I struggle with women's clothing on here, and these women always or their hairstylists. Some of these ladies on here will help me out, though. They know what I'm talking about. I need them. There's no way if I glimpse up and I see it, then that makes sense. Was there a time in your mom's life where you guys weren't close? Like there was some kind of bridge between you guys?
No.
This is so weird. I feel like there's somebody jumping in that keeps wanting to jump in. Did you have somebody else that passed away that's jumping in for you?
I mean, my grandmother's, but
I don't know how this reading is going to go because whoever it is keeps wanting to say something, and then
okay.
your grandma. Usually, as you watch my readings, they go really easy. Which just when I start struggling is when there's another spirit that's trying to jump in, and it usually has to do with the person and not me. It's like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, there are two of them. I said, how many spirits are here? And I got two. Did you have a girlfriend or somebody that passed away at some point? Or a wife or something?
No.
I don't know why I'm having struggling with this one. All right, I'm just gonna go straight on with this reading
Okay.
because I can't get through. I can't get through. It's whatever the spirit. She's not obviously not letting me get through. I don't know why. But your mom may be jumping in because I know there's two spirits here. I'm trying to figure out what's being said here, and one's trying to drive this into another direction. So when you were younger, was your mom not with you a lot when you were younger?
No, no, she was
She
always
wasn't?
there. No, she was always there.
Okay, I'm stuck here. I don't know what I don't know why I can't get through with her. There's somebody that's trying to jump in and they won't. Oh, let me see.
What
I'm getting
about
frustrated because I want to know what that is. Huh?
what about my father?
Your father?
Yeah. Are you pulling up anybody male? A male?
Two females. I keep getting the two females. And she won't let me get through. I don't know what's going on. Is your house haunted?
Mm, not this house where I'm at, no. But I did hear stuff in my old house where I lived when she passed.
And I've done this before where I couldn't get through and I couldn't figure out what it was a few times on my lives like this before. And then it eventually came out that there was another spirit in somebody's house and I validated that and so did the reader. So I'm just trying to understand what's going on because I can't get through. She's not letting me get through. I can't get through. Because every time I keep asking, the spirit keeps saying, I am sorry I left you as a kid and we finally got back together as later on in life. That's how she said it. And I asked her again and it was the same, similar to how she kept saying it. Like I'm sorry I wasn't there enough for you when you were a kid. I'm sorry I left you. She keeps saying that.
Yeah, I don't know who that can be.
Yeah, I don't know either. And my readings go really easy, but this one I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to lie and make things up because I can't get through. So, if you want, we can try another time. I don't know why I get this blockage though. I can't get through. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for
All
taking
right,
my
sorry about that.
call.
It's just out of my
All right.
hands. I wish I can do
All right,
more, but I
thank you.
can't. You're welcome.
All right.
Oh, I should have asked him that. Somebody just said that he could have been adopted. I don't know if he was or not. That would make sense. Maybe another woman's coming through. Maybe there's more to that story that he doesn't know. I don't know. That is crazy though, because there was two females that kept coming in, and I kept trying to clear it, and that one female kept saying the same thing. I'm just gonna smudge really quick, but I kept saying, I said, what? I go, she kept saying the same thing. It's like, I'm sorry I left you when you were a little kid, and it's like she wouldn't allow the other spirit to come through, and I don't know if there's more to that story or maybe there's some secrets in that family. I don't know. I couldn't understand what was going on. That's a good point. Somebody just said that maybe he was adopted. That could have been possibly it, and maybe things. I don't know. I should have asked, but I was getting stuck because when I get to that point, I'm just trying to grasp of whatever it is that I can try to figure what's going on. It's kind of crazy. So you guys will be seeing smoke coming through here. I'm just smudging. All right, let me connect with somebody else on here. Get some more better validation. Let's see. Hopefully this one goes out clear.
Oh,
Hello?
hi.
Hi. Have I done reading for you?
We had one set up for September 1st, and I'm the one that forgot about it. So you never read for me before.
Okay, what's your first name?
Sandy?
And your last name? I'm not your last name, sorry. What's your who do you want me to connect with, your first and last name?
Geraldine.
Last name?
It's a long one. Paskowski with a P.
Sakowski?
With a P as in Paul. AC.
Pakowski?
Yeah. Yep, Paskowski.
I think I've heard that before. So, Geraldine Pakowski, what's your relationship and how long
My
ago? I'm sorry.
my mother, and she died 2 years ago, just last month.
Okay. Your mom told me she loves you very much, but there were times where you two weren't on good terms.
Yep.
And she's saying, I need you to forgive me if I've said anything that hurts you, or if I've ever done anything. That's the first thing that she said. And I don't know if you guys weren't on good terms right after she died or right before, but that's what she just wanted me to tell you that.
I was with her 9 days when she was passing, and we were in very good terms then.
So maybe she's just talking about the past. If
Yeah.
that ever comes up, she just hopes that you forgive her, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Pennies and dimes with her. Pay attention to those. You start seeing those in weird places, or if you're knowing, like they just know, they just gonna put it there.
Okay.
Just pennies and dimes. She visits you in dreams, she tells me. So I don't know if you're getting the dreams yet, but she's been known to touch you on your arm. I want to say the left arm. If you felt something like a squeeze or a touch on your arm, that would have been your mom. You ever felt that yet? A touch?
I don't feel my mom that much. Yeah,
Are
maybe
you still mourning your mom?
I just want to make sure she's happy. I'm sad. I miss her.
Your mom tells me she wasn't the stylish kind of lady. She didn't care about the glam and stuff. She's what she said. She says, I'm not the glam or something. So I said, huh?
100%.
You're what?
You're right. 100%.
Oh.
She wasn't a glam lady.
So I said, what are you wearing? She was just basically t-shirt and jeans. That's how she said it. And I see her with brown hair. And she's smiling.
Sounds like when she was in her 30s.
Yeah. So she was showing herself to me. She's a hard worker. I see her out either a ranch or farm or something, and she's like picking up. I don't know if she's pulling up weeds or what she's doing. She's out there doing something. She's picking something up. But that tells me she's a busy lady. Busy, always busy.
She was a weed puller. She hated weeds. She was pulling weeds all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No way for me to know that.
No.
I just see her like bent down. I'm like, what is she doing? Because when you watch somebody pulling on weeds, you just kind of, that's why I just kind of assume that's what she was doing. I don't know what she was doing. Huh?
You're right.
You and your mom had music in common, so she always comes to you through music. It's funny, like you want to know that your mom's okay, but she's saying the same thing. She goes, I just want to make sure she's okay. I'm down there all the time, but I think she likes to hide her feelings. She doesn't express her feelings as much. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
She says you're a tough old broad like her.
She's not mad at me anymore, is she?
Yeah, she'll sound like that. That's the past. I'm not worried about that. You forgive yourself. I'm not worried about that. She goes, I love you too much. She goes, I just want you to know I'm happy. Everything's forgiven. She goes, Mama loves you.
How is she living in heaven now? Where's she living at?
Her favorite memories are always on the ranch or some kind of like a family farm or something. She goes, I'm up here. This is where I'm at.
Okay. Pulling weeds.
Maybe she likes to be busy up there. I don't know. Or maybe she just showed me a memory. That's what she liked to do. I don't know. I don't
Yep.
think they have weeds in heaven that you can pull, but maybe it's just the memory she was showing me.
Okay.
She's got animals with her, dogs and cats running around, she says. I go, yeah, pets with you? She goes, oh, I got them all kinds. I go, dogs and cats running everywhere.
At her older age, she loved cats. She loved cats.
And that's what she's going to do. She goes, you better start paying attention because I'm going to start sending more to you.
We have security cameras, and we just saw a black and white cat 2 nights ago crossing the path of my front step.
She's going to be sending more.
Thank you, Paul.
Pay attention to the eagles with her, too. You're welcome. She gives you a wink and she blows a kiss and she says she loves you. Does that sound like your mom?
100%.
She's in good hands. She's in heaven. She's happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Welcome. Ooh. When I do readings all day. I love doing them, though. I'm not complaining. Trust me, I love doing them. It's all because what keeps people ask me, why do you like doing this so much? Why do you keep doing it? And it's always because the validation I get from the people and that spirit delivers the message. And the second part is the healing. And sometimes there's like, I don't know. It's just, I just find some readings are interesting because it's like, I don't understand. I mean, they're all different. They're never the same. And some of these stories are just, it's really sad. Some of them are really happy. Some of them are just, the truth will come out. You just never know. You guys were watching earlier. You can't make any of this stuff up. It just comes right through. It is crazy. Somebody's asking how you get a reading. So if you guys want a private reading with me, a half hour is $65 is the phone. An hour is $125 is phone or Zoom reading. And under my bio, there's a link, my new Facebook page. Click it, message me there, and I can schedule a reading with you. If you don't have Facebook, I have my Instagram right next to it up there as well. You can click on that. And that's how you guys do it. Thank you. I think it's a full moon or something. Maybe it's coming through me so hard. It just zoom right through. You first see my bio. So when I say my bio, my cartoon, that's my bio. And under it, there's going to be a link. Just click the link. When you first, let's just click the cartoon guy. That's my bio, I guess what you want to call it. My icon, whatever you want to call it up there. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And what's your first name?
Tamara?
Tamara?
Yeah.
Tamara, who do you want me to connect with today?
My dad.
What was his first and last name?
It's Daryl Severance.
Daryl?
Severance. It's Severns.
S-P-E-R?
No, Sever.
S-E-P?
No, V.
S-E-C? S-E-C?
Severns.
Can you pronounce that?
Severance.
Severance?
Yeah.
Severance. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, how long? I didn't know if I asked you. Has it been over 30 days since he was crossed?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. He's going to show himself looking young. They don't look how you remember them. I don't see him elderly, big, like overweight, skinny, handicapped. Everybody looks healthy. They don't look like how they died either. They always show themselves like in their 20s. Wait, hold on. He's talking so quick. He never got to say goodbye to you the way he wanted to, but then he said did you two have a conversation at some point? I don't know what he meant by this. I'm trying to think how he put it. Like, did he promise that he was going to show him that he was around somehow to you? Or does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's saying he hasn't gotten to that yet. I don't know if he's not learning how to do it or he's figuring it out, but he says it's going to happen. Does that make
Okay.
sense? What
Yeah.
is he talking about?
Well, I wasn't sure if it's birds.
But you guys had a conversation about this before?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no
When
way
he
for me to
was,
know that.
yeah.
Like, he said that he was going to come to visit you a certain way, and yet he's
Yeah.
trying to learn how to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
He has been I think he said he messed with the kitchen lights. They've dimmed or something, or they blinked. Dreams.
Hmm.
How really quick. He didn't dive. I mean, he's saying he's still learning how to do all this. He's trying to figure it all out. How long ago since he's crossed over?
About 12 years, but I don't think that he was ready
That's
even then.
interesting. So you mean like
Yeah.
it took him a while to cross over?
Probably.
I mean, usually spirits pick up on that. But I think he's struggling to figure things out. Like he wants to do more, but he can't figure. Like he's trying is what he's trying to do. He's trying.
Yeah. Yeah. He was very full of life, and I don't think he was ready to go. I think he wanted to live a longer life.
When your dad comes to me in his 20s, and probably his 70s or 60s, I'm assuming maybe 80s, but it's just a different style. Like I see him like a mustache, like blondish brown or blonde hair, medium length for a guy. It's not like
Yeah.
short. It's a different time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like wearing this like tank top, like a guy's tank top and probably shorts. So I'm seeing, but he's smiling. He's happy.
Yeah.
And I don't know you. There's no way for me to know your dad, right? And there's how I'm
No.
describing him.
Yeah.
He tells me he has a beach house, and I seen the beach behind him. I said, "Are you on the beach?" He says, "That's my beach house over there." So I want to say when I seen him, it was like he was walking a dog or something. But I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I don't know if he had a dog, but it looked like there was a dog next to him. But that's when I noticed behind him there was a beach. That's what he said. That's my beach house back there.
Doesn't surprise me.
Wow, you were spot on that because he validated that. I couldn't cross over because he said the same thing. I wasn't ready yet. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
I had too much to do down here. There was also
Yeah.
too much to do. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means when a spirit says that because I'm like, you're dead. You're not paying bills or anything, you know?
Yeah.
In his mind at the time, he said, I just didn't want to cross over because I was worried about my family. I always wanted to be there and take care of my family. So he was kind of stuck here for a while. And I don't know if somebody did a prayer to help him cross over or a medium came through. I don't know what happened, but somebody helped him cross over at some point.
Yeah. My sister and I told him that he needed to go, that it was okay.
Oh, so that
Mhm.
you guys were then helped him get him on the other side. So he was
Yeah.
like earthbound for a while. So you got him up there. That's
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
So that would make sense why he's still learning all this stuff to do when he's trying to let you guys know.
Yeah.
When I passed, it didn't hurt. It was okay. It's just because it was just something you tolerate. Just a tolerating pain or something. It wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
I don't want you kids to worry about me that way anymore. I keep seeing a watch. Did your dad wear a watch?
He had a pocket watch.
Do you have that watch?
I believe I have it somewhere, yes.
Yeah, it was clothes, stuff like that. I always get that with Spirit. Let me see here. Is there something you want to ask or say to him?
Just that I just want to know if he's proud of me.
I'm very proud of you. You did this all by yourself, honey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting a birthday cake. So when I see birthday cake, that's a sign that somebody either had a birthday or there's one coming up and he's acknowledging that. Does that make sense to you? What's going on with that? I'm sorry.
His birthday's coming up. His
Oh.
birthday's coming up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the birthday cake.
Yeah.
There's no way for me to know that his birthday.
No.
He wants you to eat this slice of cake for him, but he goes, I'm not going to get old up here. Are you kidding me? I love it here. But I'm with you kids every day.
All right. Tell him I love him.
Love you too. Don't worry, he goes, Dad'll be down there all the time. I never left you.
Okay.
Bye, kiddo.
Bye.
That's it. It's back in the light. Did that help you?
Very much so. Thank you so much.
Whew. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was an interesting one. Thank you.
Thanks.
Want a private reading with me? All you have to do is message me under my bio, my cartoon, my little icon. There's a link under it. It'll take you to my new Facebook page. Message me, and I will schedule a reading with you.
Paul, can you hear me?
I can.
How do
I'm
I
just waiting for you to
get
get
on
on.
there?
Thank you guys for the gifts.
Let's see.
There you go.
Oh, yay. Hi. Hi there.
I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I am okay. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And what's your first and last name?
Marla Wagster.
Well, not your last name. I'm sorry. It's been a long day already.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Who you want me to connect with, Marla?
My fiance.
I'm sorry for your loss. What was his name or her name?
His name was Richard Jacob Looney, Looney Jr.
Oh, a junior. Okay.
Mhm.
Richard Jacob Looney.
Junior, yeah.
And I'm kind of grateful that you gave me his middle name, so maybe that will help me. Because if he has a dad or a grandpa up there with that same name, like I said before, they like jumping in.
His dad is up there with the same name.
Okay, so if his dad does jump in and he blends in, let me know. I'll keep. Sometimes it happens; they keep blending in, and I have to keep telling them to back off. Even if I say junior, even their middle names, there's just some spirits that are just stubborn and they keep coming up. But I'll do my best.
Dad. I didn't know his dad.
And it does happen. Even if people don't even know him, they'll still jump in.
Okay.
I just want to throw you out there. But he's going to show himself looking young. I won't see him the way you remember him, how he passed. And he'll tell you what you need, not what you want to hear, okay?
It's been 20 years.
And it's been 20 years? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You two are set to be married within the year, he tells me. Within the year or something.
Yes.
His death was unpredictable, and he never got to say goodbye. It was like so quicker. Nobody knew it was coming. It was unpredictable.
Yes.
Before he died, was there did he fall or something? Was there a fall?
He was in a motorcycle accident.
He says, right before I fell, I didn't feel anything. So I wonder if that's what he's talking about. Does that make sense with the accident, the fall of the accident?
That was going
It
to
was
be my
quick.
question. I wanted to know if he suffered.
No, he said it was quick. He keeps pointing at his head like that. That tells me that's what got it, and that's what it was so quick. Does that make sense? The head. He keeps pointing at the head. I'm sorry.
He always said his head was too hard to kill him. He always said he had too hard of a head, that he could never die because his head was too hard.
I did have a hard head, didn't I? He's laughing. You were his riding buddy, his best friend. You guys traveled and experienced life together. He says you're the one that brought out so much within me. She was always the worrier, but she was always the one pushing me forward, always making me laugh. She kind of knew what I wanted before I asked for it. Like she knew everything about me. You guys aren't just soulmates. You guys are also twin flames. I just want to throw that out there. That's why
What
that
does that
pain
mean?
for that long is so hard for you to let go. What's that?
I didn't know what that meant.
Like twin flames. Like if you think of like twins, you know how they're bond together, and it's like they have the same soul. Their souls kind of
Okay.
entwined together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Soulmates are like we go from different reincarnations or different keep bumping into each other, and we never get over the way we need it. It's like we can marry other people and get other people, but we never get over that one person or soulmate. Like if there's something that's not, you always remember it. You can't get over it. He visits you in dreams. You remember that?
Every time I think 3 dreams, and I've never been able to see his face. I can hear him talking, but I can never see his face.
So I'm seeing, because you're not ready yet, because you're still mourning over him. That's why it's hard for you. He tells me that he talks about the tattoo. So I don't know if it's his tattoo or the tattoo you have, but I want to say it looks like an eagle or I see wings or something on it. I just saw a really quick glimpse. I don't see details a lot of times. It's just what they want to show me. Does that make sense to you?
I recently got one for my mom and my sister with wings on it.
Interesting. So maybe that's validation that he understands that. I don't know. I just want to throw it out there. I should have listened to you before this happened, but I don't listen. This is how I am. I just do my own thing.
He was a funeral escort in California, and they drove the cop motorcycle bikes, and he got a new job. He'd been doing this for years. He got a new job, and I asked him to quit because people were dying left and right at work, and he said, just one more, and I'm done. And that's when he got killed.
So you understand what he was, you warned him, or you
Yeah.
didn't want him to do it, and he wasn't listening. Like he's hard-headed, like before he said, but it's true. He just does his own thing.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, he's saying with people that ride bikes, he says we like to be free. We don't like to be held down. You still hold on to his picture and talk to him all the time.
All the time.
Excuse me. Hold on. Blue Jays and Eagles with this man.
Eagles and what?
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays.
Blue Jays are like, when they say Blue Jays, it's either Bluebird or Blue Jays, so it's always something with the Bluebird. Let me figure out something here really quick. It's like, I want to say he's trying to show me something, but I'm not getting what he's showing me. I'm just trying to figure out what he's trying to show me so I get the. You're going to hate my guts. And he's laughing. That's how he said it. He goes, I got a new motorbike up here. I got my motorbikes. I got more than one. Because I'm riding all the time. That's his private heaven. He goes, I have a house up here, but I'm not there. I'm always riding. I'm always riding. I'm always down there with you. In the past, I don't know if you remember this, the lights have been flickering in the bathroom. And I think you said the living room, there was the lights that were flickering at one point. I don't know if it was right after he died. Huh?
I don't know about them, but I know now they do a lot. Only when I'm in there.
Yeah.
Only if I go in the restroom, nobody else.
That's him in there. He's just letting you know he's with you. Is there anything you want to ask or say to him?
Yeah, there's a couple things. I want to know about dimes. If he was bringing dimes or if somebody else did that.
It's him. Absolutely.
I mean, dozens and dozens of dimes just laying everywhere.
It's him. He's saying, I'm trying working hard up here when I'm down there to collect the dimes to give to you. He goes, they're hard to find nowadays.
And one more thing,
he goes around and he collects them and then gives them to you. What's that?
Does he have anything to say about his daughter? About our daughter? She was 2 when he passed.
I want her to forgive me because I wasn't there for her. That's what he said. But tell her I am with her now. I'm like he goes, I'm like another angel for her. I protect her. He's also one of the spirit guides for her. He goes, be careful. She gets inklings of jumping on the motorbike too. That's what he said. Tell her to wear a helmet. I love you. He's waving goodbye. Did that sound like him?
Yes. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for allowing me to do that. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I've been doing readings since 7 o'clock, so I've been doing them since like 9. Now it's 9:30, almost, so 2.5 hours. I'm done. Plus all the readings earlier today at the radio station. I'm burnt out. I gotta stop. My readings won't be accurate. I just gotta stop and remember to take time for myself. If I don't, it's not good for me. But if you guys want to schedule a reading with me, under my cartoon, which is like my bio, there's a link there. Click it, message me, and I can schedule a reading with you. a half hour, 65 an hour is 125. And I'm on here on Sundays doing a lot of free readings, so make sure you guys follow me. I do free readings on here on TikTok over my radio, and at 7 p.m. Mountain Time on here too. And I'm trying to get more free readings on my Facebook again too, so make sure you guys follow me there as well. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thanks, moderators, for your help clearing up and making it easier for me to focus. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for the hearts. Please make sure you guys follow these gift givers. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Paco. Thanks, Karen, all my other moderators. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Thank you. But make sure you follow me. I'm always on. I gotta get some rest now and schedule readings. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you sometime this week, right?